Hey everyone, thank you for watching. We've got a deck tech for Convenience Shop here today and a couple of games to show you. Convenience Shop is running the Haarpsichord Studios ID out of NBN, which has the very popular runner cannot steal more than one agenda each turn ability, which a lot of people thought was not going to be super powerful, but it's turned out to be very, very strong. This deck in particular is very much a kill deck. You can see that we've spent all of our influence on Scorched Earth and Traffic Accident, and we go about killing the runner in a couple of different ways. So with Midseason Replacement, it's the usual old tech of they steal an agenda, mid-seasons them, give them a bunch of tags, and then just kill them. But because of Film Critic, we also need to have other ways to kill the runner. And one of the popular ones that's come out of Data and Destiny is 24/7 News Cycle, which lets you resolve the when scored ability on an agenda in your score area. And we do that with breaking news. Because you're only resolving the when you score breaking news line of text, the 2 tags that the runner gets from breaking news do not go away at the end of the turn when you resolve it using 24/7 News Cycle, which is fantastic because, of course, 2 tags is the magic number for Traffic Accident. Our other agendas are things like 15 minutes, which is just phenomenally good, being a 2-1 agenda, so you can score it, use it to forfeit to 24/7, but you can also bring it back from the runner's score area, which is just a really powerful ability. Quantum Predictive model, which if you've got a tag on the runner and they access it, you get the point. It's not bad. Again, really just fodder for 24/7. TTTBT gives them tags. Explodapalooza gives you money, and Astroscript because it's Astroscript, and sometimes you just Astro train your way to victory. Asset-wise, we've of course got Jackie Howard. His ability to put agendas back from archives into your deck when you flood out isn't something you do too much in this deck. Even though you're running 14 agendas, you don't really worry about the agendas too much. You can have 3 or 4, but you can just throw them into your archives, and they can only steal 1 per turn, and because of how few points are available between all of your agendas, it's quite difficult for them to win. So generally, Jackie Howard's used for drawing 2 cards, which helps you dig your way to 24/7, Scorch, and Traffic. We also have News Team, which again helps with keeping the runner off those game-winning points, because you throw those into archives as a good example, or they might access it from R&D, and they have to either take -1 agenda point or 2 tags, and either way, this is really helping you. Either they take 2 tags and they have to spend money in clicks and giving you more time for your combo, or they just float the tags, which is phenomenally good for you, or they take it as -1 agenda point, meaning that you've got even more time for your combo. Shadowed Remains is out there because it can you put a single advancement on that and it can get rid of a Plascrete if the runner runs at it, and because you have Explodapalooza, it can look like you might be trying to score a 4-2. So you might get the runner running on that with just a single advancement, and that can be good if you get that, but generally you can find a way around Plascrete anyway. Your Ice Suite, Data Raven just gives tags, and that's exactly what this deck is trying to do. Yeah, they might realize you have Data Raven, they run, and then they can clear tags, but again, that's giving you more time to set up your combo kill. Guttenberg is wonderful, very strong piece of ice on R&D, 6 strength for 2 res cost with a trace 7. Generally, a runner is going to be taking a tag from that, and again, more time, or they just float tags and you're happy about that. Pop-up window, there's only 2 of them here. It's a very, very good piece of ice in pretty much any NBN deck, but we've only got 2 here because this deck doesn't run, it doesn't need to run with many credits. The biggest investment you really have to make is probably into something like Midseasons, followed by Scorch, but as a general rule, Midseasons isn't your primary kill. 24/7 News Cycle or just the runner floating tags and you being able to scorch them is how this generally plays out from my experience. So pop-up window gets you a few credits here and there, and is always just a pain for the runner to deal with. Wraparound is a lovely piece of gear checking ice. Again, its res to strength ratio is excellent, requires that the runner have a fractor to get around it for any sort of any means of efficiency, and can allow you to just maybe score out Astros. that's just another way that this deck can win. And finally, of course, our economic package is Hedge Fund and Sweeps Week. But again, we don't really need too many credits, and sometimes you'll just find that you get a bunch from Explodapalooza. You've got 2 Explodapaloozas in the bin and the runner doesn't have a film critic, then you're getting 10 credits and they're only getting 2 points, and typically that's enough for you to finish them off. Alright, so we've got a few games here, and let's see how that goes.